Hello everyone, welcome back to my little world. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie and also my new full-bodied squish baby boy. And I decided to make a couple of the videos today because I have a half day off. So this is going to be the first one because I haven't featured this baby since I've opened him a couple of weeks ago. And I thought I would come on and spend a little time with him while chatting with you, talking about my first impressions and experiences with full-bodied silicone baby doll. This is a doll. I want to disclose this at the beginning in case someone comes across this video. This is a full-bodied silicone doll. He is Bear by Izzy Zhao, brought to life by amazing Leticia Moreno from Dreams of Tiny Angels Nursery. And I adopted this baby from Inez from Reborns. And he has been with me for what, like 4 or 5 weeks now. So I thought it was the time to change him and maybe do a little video because this is my very first full-bodied silicone doll in my collection in my whole time. I did have a partial silicone baby, Jaden, by Natalie Scholl, done by the same artist, by Leticia Moreno, and I absolutely loved that baby. I did. But I adopted that baby out. He is with a very, very loving mommy because I wanted to get this boy. And sometimes, you know, we have to let some babies go to bring the new ones home. So yeah, I have been enjoying this little wiggle. I call him little wiggle baby. I cannot. I am so in love with him. I have been really enjoying him in private. I've been posting pictures of my Instagram, which now is public, guys, so you can follow us there. And yeah, so I've been having a blast with him. I'm super happy about getting this baby, but I will be getting to that after I change him because I have a little romper. Well, I've been having him like this, like almost naked, only in his diaper because it's been super hot here in Chicago. And also I have been just admiring like this feature, his little belly and his little belly button stump and his neck, okay? The neck on this baby. It's one of my favorite features. I just can't. The wrinkles on the neck, crazy adorable. So I'm going to change him. I'm also going to show you, okay, so I made this video, what, like 2 years ago about my U-shaped pillows and this pillow. This is my filming pillow. Jacqueline Cassidy made me this pillow because I wanted something that would elevate the baby's head for my videos. So I'm going to try this on him, but I wanted also the satin feature. So she made me this little like tiny pillowcase. On one side it's satin, on the other side is fleece, so it wouldn't be sliding. So I'm going to put my pillow inside of this right now because, as I said, I want his head to be elevated. And I'm going to slide this very gently underneath his head. I will remove it later on for pictures and everything. I just wanted to have his head a little bit higher while I'm changing him. I don't want the head to be rubbing and I want you to be able to see his little face. So I decided to put this little muslin whale romper. I had this romper for my Daniel. I even changed him into it last year, I think last summer. But I thought, why not? I want to try this on this little one. And this is a size newborn. So hopefully it will fit him because he's a very small newborn. Okay, sweetie. So I named this baby Kai. This baby was known at Inez's channel as Thais, but I wanted to give this baby my own personal touch. I wanted to make him my own. I just that's how I felt. I think naming our babies, that's the bonding process for many of us. And I wanted him to be my baby, to give him my own stamp. So I decided to name him Kai, something short, something sweet. It means ocean. I love, love, love ocean. And to me, he looks like Kai. I don't know if it's some kind of thing on him. Okay, and here comes the craziness with the buttons. Okay. So this goes like this, and these two go. So it's kind of like interlocked. Oh my Lord. Sometimes with these outfits I feel like I'm graduating. Because I've never had a baby, and I don't even know. I think many ladies with these new styles, it's kind of funny sometimes. And I didn't rehearse this video, so or anything. No, that's it. Well, the romper is slightly loose, but I think we can make this work. This is a bubble romper, so his little diaper. For pictures, I will kind of like hide his little diaper there. There he is. I'm not going to be putting anything else because it's super hot and humid in Chicago. I had little let me try these booties on. These are little knit booties, like very thin summer knit. So let's try that on, because we have air conditioning going on in the house, so maybe I will put the little booties on him. So it's either booties or it's this sage. This is, I can't decide, guys. So this is my usual programming here. Okay, I think I will go with booties. These are way too long. So I have been trying to make a couple of the videos. The next video is going to be my size comparison video with my new baby, my Sebi, which still I have not decided on a name. I keep calling him two names. And I even asked people on my Instagram, and they were voting, but I'm still kind of leaning towards the other name as well. So I will see. Ugh. I probably ask Mike and my mom. I always ask them. Look at him. He's so precious, aunties. Or should I just leave his little feet? Well, I love to look at his feet, so you know what? It's not like he's going to catch a cold or anything. I'll just leave it this way. There you go, sweetie. So, my first weeks with this little wiggle baby, I mean, they were amazing. After I opened him, I could not stop staring at him. I was carrying him around. I had him in my little bouncer or rocker with me. I mean, look at that. Look at the little baby. And it's completely different experience for me, even after having a partial, which was, as I said, I loved my Jaden. It was totally amazing experience. I wouldn't sell that baby, quite honestly, if I didn't need the funds for him, because it was kind of spur of a moment decision when Ines had to sell him. And I was like, she told me I am listing ties, and even before I told her, if you ever decide to sell him, please let me know. And she told me she would let me know in advance. But this was, as I said, this was not really planned. And I thought, oh my gosh, so what do we do when we have funds tied in other things? So I let some of the babies go. I will do also my collection update because I have new babies. Also, a couple of the babies have been adopted out. I still have one baby I am going to probably adopt out. She will be looking for a new family. I have been really, as I said, I have been really enjoying him. It's amazing. I need to start shopping because I was super busy, guys, and I didn't get a chance to be shopping a lot. I also need to have a sale, which I will probably have this weekend or next week. Because I want to get a couple of new styles that I was avoiding before. Because now, when I have a full-bodied silicone, I have all these opportunities to enjoy just dressing him without any limitations. I don't have to worry about, okay, are the arm openings way too wide, or is the cloth body going to be showing around the neckline way too much? Because I don't mind if it shows a little bit, but if it's showing way too much, it kind of still bothers me. I can do it for pictures, but for videos, not really, or real. So I'm going to do that, and look at him. And yeah, enjoy this baby. I am very happy about this purchase. As I said, I am happy that I was able to snatch this baby up, and I can now enjoy him and this whole new thing to me. I mean, it took me forever, guys. I've been collecting. Some ladies or some other collectors have been experiencing sometimes funky comments of people how they really want a silicone and they can't afford it, and they have been collecting just a very short time. I want to tell you guys that I've been collecting since 2016, like very actively, and it's 2022. So it took me quite a while to make this decision and to make this purchase, and I'm so happy that it kind of like came organically. I wasn't really rushing into it, because the babies that I really loved in silicone, they were out of my price range. I mean, everybody has certain budget, and there are certain numbers that I would not cross back then. And you know, our budget and our expectations, our collecting experience, as it's growing, our budget is kind of like widening, I would say, or growing. But also our preferences are changing. We kind of learned along the way what we want, what we expect from our babies, what characteristics, I mean, if we're focused on a face or on proportions or a movement, what kind of medium is the best for us, how much realism we expect from our babies, about the rooting, all that shebang. And it's a very complex hobby because everybody has certain, like, different expectations. Everybody has different styles. And I think that's so amazing on this hobby. And it's so amazing, especially when you go through this journey organically and you wait your time and you learn what you want to do. And, you know, a lot of ladies even learned by error, as they say. They got the baby and they thought, oh my gosh, I love this baby. And then it turned out that they could not bond. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes it does happen. So we just don't know until, as I say, we get our feet wet. I have been waiting, I have to tell you, I've been playing it safe with silicones, and with my budget. I am more of a reborn collector. I don't really, I look at the new trends in silicone babies and everything, but I'm really happy with him. I don't mind that he had a previous mommy at all, because he came to me in perfect condition. Ines took amazing care of him, and it was easy because I didn't have to research the sculpt. She has been making videos about silicones with him and with her other silicone babies for years, and I watched her videos and I totally fell in love with this sculpt, with this boy. So I knew what to expect, and I knew that she would be honest with me, which was very nice to know, because, you know, silicone babies, they're expensive, and also the medium can be tricky if you don't take care of them, or if they're not done by skilled artists. Many things can go wrong, just like with Reborns. But I'm very, how would I say it without sounding like way too into it? I would say that I'm pretty knowledgeable. I know about all the new sculpts. I know most of the artists right now. I know what I want in Reborn. So it's very easy for me to shop for Reborns. But as far as the first silicone, it could be nerve-wracking. And this way I took the easy highway, as they say, and I got this baby, and I knew what I was getting, and I knew that I would love him. So it was, you know, no big deal. And I've been really enjoying him, and I'm super happy that I decided to go for it, and I'm so grateful to Ines for letting me adopt this baby. And now about what I would change on this baby. Well, I love his painting, I love the sculpt, I love his face. He also has open mouth, and he has a little tongue and little baby gums. If I could change anything, probably, it's not a big deal, but if I could, I would probably want armatures in his arms, at least in his elbows, so I could be posing him a little bit easily, because, see, it's not like Reborns, this medium, it doesn't stay unless the limbs, they don't stay in a certain position unless we prop them with something for pictures, or unless they truly like have armatures. So I would have that. Drink and wet, I don't think that's something for me, so I don't really care about that in my babies at all. And he has open mouth and he has baby tongue, okay? So that's the feature I wanted. His rooting is absolutely immaculate. His painting is super detailed. Now on my camera it shows so nicely. I don't know how it's going to be showing on a footage once I upload it to YouTube. Goodness knows, it's always like the guessing game. But because I use my phone for making my videos, I don't use any professional camera. So, but yeah, I'm very happy with him. What else I wanted to say? I don't use a lot of pacifiers on him or anything in his mouth. I don't want to stretch out the corners of his mouth or damage the tongue, but sometimes I put a couple of the fingers inside of his mouth, so, you know, for picture purposes, like this, which right now he's not in his rocker or anything, so if I want the headsy to stay there, I have to prop him with his little toy or something, which it's not a problem. But, you know, that's one feature that I will probably be looking for if I decide to adopt another little squish, which I'm not really rushing into it. I've been really looking into silicones. I've been trying to learn more. I've been watching Miss Serenity's channel. She's full of knowledge of many sculptors and many types of silicone. So I've been really enjoying that. So yeah, definitely. That's something that as I said, I will be looking for the armatures. Armatures. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Anyways, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. I have not powdered him yet. He has been with me for, like 5-6 weeks, if not longer. Oh my gosh, the time flies, doesn't it? And he's not sticky at all. He has a couple of the shine spots, which my Jaden had too, but I found out this little tutorial how to get rid of them, how to fix them. It's nothing major, but I will maybe down the road try to fix it because I don't want to ship him to Spain. Well, the video, the tutorial, and I talked to the artists, they all make it sound like it's super easy, okay? I'm like, okay, ladies, here's someone who has never did anything with Reborns or a silicone. So I will update you on that, guys, okay, how that thing goes. Me experimenting here. But yes, on his hair, I don't style it a lot because it's rooted very, very nicely. Ladies, I keep it like this with a little curl up there because I love it. It looks like he just had a bath and I just brushed it. But I use my usual noodle and bow that I've been using since, like 2019. I've showed it many times on my channel. I love it. I use it. I have all the products because I use it on myself and Charlie as well. And this is my all-time favorite hair conditioner or leave-in, like hair polish. It keeps the hair nice and shiny and keeps the frizz away. But otherwise, I have not bathed him. I've heard that bathing is not really recommended and I don't think he needs it. So why, to compromise the matte varnish? I don't know. Maybe, a lot of people I've seen doing it. I just don't feel the need to do it. Just like with putting a lot of pacifiers or bottle feeding. So I want to preserve this baby in as much as perfect condition as possible. So I want him to last a long time because, as I said, I'm not rushing. In the future, I will get another silicone, full-bodied silicone baby, but as I said, I'm very, very happy with him and I'm enjoying the moment. And I know, for now, he's the only little wiggle baby and I really like it. I don't like to be overwhelmed, and I've got some new babies that came not really close to each other, but like my Twyla, she came, when was it, like in November, I think, or October. And then I got my Darina, and then I got this baby, and now I have my Sebi, my prototype Sebi by Cassie Bray. So I want to kind of like slow down and really enjoy these babies and just having fun, not to be worrying, okay, I want this baby, I need to get this money ready. It's kind of easy and nice to be able to breathe again, as they say, without, worrying. So yeah, as I said, I'm not rushing. If something comes along the way, I will consider it, but for now, I'm not even on the market. I'm looking, I'm learning, I'm watching other collectors as they collect their babies. I'm watching a lot of videos. I'm asking a lot of questions. So my next purchase is as smooth as this one. And yeah, that's what I would recommend, ladies. Totally don't stress if you feel like you just can't afford one of these right now, because as I said, it took me almost, like 7 years, 6 years to get my first one, and I don't regret it at all. I am all for just do your research, go slow, go according to your own pace. Don't just rush into things just because other people are doing it, or you see your friends having silicone babies. I mean, I'm the last one of my friends that had the full-bodied silicone, except maybe Susie. But yeah, and I never felt any certain like funny way about it. They knew that I was not really on silicone market. I was not, jealous of them. I was not trying to compete or anything. I was not trying to get it just because everyone here had, or most of the people on YouTube had one. I know that a lot of ladies who started collecting way after me, after I started, they had multiple of these babies. And many of them are still collecting them, and a lot of them discovered they're not for them, and they sold their silicone babies and they stayed with Reborns. And then some ladies, they sold their Reborns and they're mostly focused on silicone babies. So, you know, you don't have to be anyone else. Just be yourself. Do it by your own pace. Do it when you have the funds. Do not push yourself. Do not stress about it. Do not push your finances. Do not, goodness forbid, do not buy the dolls when you have to pay your utilities, or you know that you're going into your family budget. I mean, I don't want to preach, but I know that a lot of, especially new people out there, they feel a certain way, like they have to have the certain type of dolls. You don't. Okay, you don't have to have, just do you. Do you, and be authentic to you and to your abilities and your possibilities and your own taste, because, you know, in the end it kind of shows when you're trying to constantly keep up with someone or doing what other people are doing, and it's just like, just leave your own stamp in. So that would be all for today, guys. I want to thank you for being here, for your love and support. And as I said, the next video that I'm coming with, it will be the Sebby's size comparison. Then it will be the topic, as I promised you. Then I have my collection update and possibly a live stream. So please do not go away, stick around, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you again. Bye.